Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at a desk vacuum. So let's get into it. Alright, here we're going to do the incision. Now for my needs, I think this might be overkill, but I did pick these up, the sand eraser, and I do use a regular topper eraser with my pencil here, and this one doesn't come with one if you were wondering. These are pretty good pencils, and both of them, they do make roughly the same amount of mess. I think this one's a little bit more just because of the type of material that it is. So I'm curious to see how well the Faber Castell vacuum does. So I'm going to put some batteries in it, and I do have some overkill batteries. As everyone knows, I do like the EBL. I use this in my CB radio, and these ones are better because they are 1.5 volt, so like a traditional AA battery, but it will hold 1.5 volts for the duration that it can. So I have the two batteries ready. Okay, so this is a attachment almost like a vacuum has. So that's pretty cool. So you can see right here, this is actually really good. That's in a different language, but it's in color. Some of it is in a different language, but that is really cool that it shows you the entirety in color as opposed to black and white or even having a QR. So I do appreciate that. Does have your bristles, as you can see right here, and I'm assuming that this would probably go in the middle and it would probably just seat in there. That's pretty cool. The bristles are fairly rough. You just twist it, and that's how you get the bottom out and you clean it. And I'm assuming the batteries, yep, just from the top you press that in, so there we go, and then put the topper back on, screw this in. So I just dumped out some sharpenings from my Mentos gum container here. This is where I dump all the sharpenings, so there will be definitely some mixture of graphite, but I definitely know these bigger pieces it's not going to do too well just because it's a mixture of different types of pencils here, but I have it ready. Handled that pretty good. I don't think the bigger chunks would do well, so I figured leave it to the lighter stuff. There you go. And it just sucks it in from the middle here, and everything lays on the bottom here, and it will probably be, yep, it is clumpy underneath. So you can see the sharpenings you definitely have to use the brush for. Now I want to use this. As you can see, definitely makes a big mess. I'm gonna put the nozzle on. Yeah, it actually did pick it all up. There's like a little bit here and there, but this does pretty well. If I wanted to just leave this on and I was just doing some erasing in a book, and for the most part, this is pretty much for the bigger stuff, but I do really like this. I definitely recommend picking this up, even if it's just for your computer and you want to make sure your space is clean. I have it overkilled with some lithium-ion rechargeable batteries, but other than that, this thing is pretty cool, and it's already dusty because of the graphite. I have some graphite on me, so this is definitely going to be really fun to use. So I would be careful on certain desks. This is a pretty basic piece of wood, so I'm not really too worried about that. But if you had something that's even like a leather top, Definitely would use this more than likely and suck it up that way. But overall, this is really cool. I definitely love it. So Faber Castell desk vacuum. Leave your comments down below. Let's have a discussion, and I'll see you in the next one.